Hello my friends and welcome back to The Witcher 2, Assassins of Kings. In our last video, we did complete the Siege of Vergen, or the Vergen under Siege quest, and now we're in Chapter 3, where we have to go and get to Loc Muinne and find Saskia and figure out what the heck is going on. So that's my plan in today's video, is to attempt to get to Loc Muinne and go from there. But before we do so, I just want to have a look at the map again. We've got an inn, crafting, and then in my journal, I'm on the current quest, or I'm on the quest for a higher cause, but let's see if we have any additional updates. So Vergen's update from Chapter 2 was peasant militia units, knights without titles or estate, and seasoned dwarven volunteers fought heroically side by side, forcing the Cadweni veterans to pay for every inch of ground with their blood. Yet the hour of doom seemed nigh, the battle's outcome inevitable. That is, until Iorveth arrived with scoia'tael reinforcements just in time to turn the tide. Vergen won its independence with courage, steel, and the blood of the fallen. So I've got nothing else in Chapter 3. Let's check out my updates here. So the troll of Vergen. Oh, that's right, the trolls helped us in the siege. So yeah, the final episode took place with both creatures arrived in when both creatures arrived in Vergen to help defend it. The Cadweni had occasion to learn the phrase, "The monstrosities of war can be more than a figure of speech." And I'm assuming, yep, same thing for the she-troll. Then Assire van Anahid. Oh, she's the sorceress we saw at the end of our last video. So her entry says, this sorceress came from Nilfgaard, or more precisely from Vicovaro, a distinction of extreme importance to the highborn of the empire, as I can attest from personal experience. That is because the term Nilfgaardian is reserved for native residents of the empire's capital and its immediate vicinity. Assire van Anahid was nothing like the stereotypical Nilfgaardian sorceresses, unkept things in unfashionable attire. On the contrary, she wore well-cut dresses and underlined her beauty with just the right touch of makeup, following the example of our sorceresses in the north. As momentous events played out in Loc Muinne, Assire was murdered, probably by her own countrymen, possibly on order of the emperor himself. The hazy circumstances surrounding her death gave rise to much speculation in Nilfgaard, fueling propaganda and political conflicts for some time to come. Okay. We have Dandelion, and he's not coming with us to Loc Muinne. Yeah, it says Geralt and Iorveth headed for Loc Muinne to meet their destiny, yet I decided to stay in Vergen a bit longer. I had more than enough material for new ballads, therefore I fought the urge to reach Loc Muinne in time to witness the important events transpiring there. Thus I know the rest of the story only from the accounts of others, yet I present it here as faithfully as possible. Anything omitted was surely not worth a mention in the first place, obviously. Totally not worth it. Let's see, Iorveth's update says, the scoia'tael doubtless had a sense of dramatic timing. His reinforcements could not have come at a more appropriate moment, and the emotion felt by all the defenders, including yours truly, was pure euphoria. Iorveth proved himself a person who does not waste words or abandon allies in need. If I had any doubts about him, they dissipated together with the smoke which hung over Vergen. Iorveth was determined to save Saskia and settle the score with the sorceresses. He and Geralt set out to Loc Muinne to close the final chapter of this story. And then Zoltan, he was also staying in Loc Muinne, right? Zoltan won great renown during the defense of Vergen, closing the gate and stopping King Henselt's retreat nearly single-handedly. Well, Geralt helped a little bit, right? Thus, he sealed the victory over the Cadweni army that memorable day. Just as I did, Zoltan decided to remain in Vergen when Geralt and Iorveth chose to travel to Loc Muinne to complete the final chapter of the story. There was still much to do in the newly independent Pontar Valley, and the dwarf turned out to be the right sort to take up some of the responsibilities. Oh my goodness, so many updates, but good updates. So let's see. Henselt accepted the unthinkable. He shed some of his royal blood for, oh, we did that one already. So the ruler could not have felt worse if he had been kicked in the crotch, defeated by the Vergenian irregulars comprising peasants local gentry, dwarves, elves, and led by a female, he was forced to renounce his territorial claims to Edirn and to officially confirm this as the Loc Muinne summit. I will remember the look on his grizzled mug for the rest of my life. That's funny, actually. Okay, Philippa. Sneaky Philippa. Okay, Okay, Philippa tricked everyone, not only casting a charm on Saskia under the guise of aid, but also using Geralt and Iorveth in her machinations. On the one hand, it was inevitable. On the other, it left a bitter aftertaste, giving rise to the thought that sorceresses' misdeeds are responsible for the widespread mistrust towards their profession, and perhaps even towards the female gender. Eilhart abducted Saskia and left for Loc Muinne. Back then, we did not know what she was planning. And Saskia, who's under mind and control of Philippa. So she had achieved a great victory, adding another chapter to her legend. There was, however, something baffling about the speed with which she set off for Loc Muinne, where she hoped to convince the rest of the North to recognize the Pontar Valley as an independent state. Saskia was no longer her own mistress. He or she could not command the dragon, He or she who could command the dragon stood to attain great power indeed. Obviously, it's the latter. Okay, Dethmold. He was executed, right? During the Battle of Vergen, Dethmold aided the attackers. Okay, I read that part. Though Henselt was spared because of his royal lineage, Dethmold met a fate appropriate for a tyrant's faithful and hated servant. The sorceress's life ended in the central square of Vergen, a town he had hoped to help seize and bring to its knees. Yeah, he was executed without any trial or anything like that. I think we should be all caught up with everything. Oh, Wild Hunt. How long has this been here, I wonder? What is the Wild Hunt in reality? A cavalcade of riders from a world dominated by elves. Riders able to travel between different dimensions. The so-called wraiths are the elven warriors' spiritual emanations. They serve a powerful race and even more powerful individuals whose knowledge of magic and skill in this domain far exceed those of the human and elven mages of our world. Okay, seems so random, but all right. Okay, so we need to go to the Loc Muinne gate. I've already been. I fought harpies the last time.
I recognize this.
We were
valley.
here.
This path leads to the city gates.
Okay.
We're almost there.
Harpy tracks everywhere. When were you here last?
A long time ago, by your measure. King, we're wasting time.
These mountains have witnessed the fall of two civilizations. First that of the Browns.
You gotta speak up over the harpies, please, Iorveth. I'm trying to read the text, but be helpful if you could just speak louder. Everyone likes to mumble. Can I loot, please? There we go. Has to be in just the right spot still.
They may be about to witness the fall of a third. Did the elves conquer the Vrans?
No, disease did, and the climate. Long ago, the sources of the Pontar did not freeze over and flowed all year. Flowers still bloomed on these slopes in Velen.
Would have liked to have actually seen that. But... oh, there's a thing to look. Let's... oh, no, come on. There we go. So I'm guessing that's Loc Muinne. Right? There was an herb to pick. Brionia, or Bronia, rather. You know, if you want to help, Iorveth, that's fine. I won't begrudge you helping me kill harpies. Maybe we'll get to loot? Not that I probably need to, but it's okay. More things to sell. Critical effects mutagen. Ooh, I need to I need to pull, since we're in chapter 3, I feel like I can use my mutagens now finally. And I have a bunch in my bank basically, just hanging out. So I should sit down one day and actually take care of that. One thing I have noticed is that my when I started the game up, and at first I just thought it was, just something that, I don't know, happens. Well, obviously it just happens. But anyway, I'm babbling. When I start the game up, each chapter, I have a new, loading screen, when I start the game, which is actually really kind of cool. Oh, there's loot, and then there's loot of monsters, and then actual loot. What is in here? Leather. Let's save as we go. So I need to go that way, so let's hang a right and go this way. Oh, or not.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
You should avoid being spotted. Knights of the Order outside city walls strange. Who called in the Order's Knights? Let's see if I can ask all of these.
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Eilhart.
They need a whip against anybody, it sounds like. I mean, yeah. Okay, let's ask about the knights again.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Eilhart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's Knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
Interesting as in awful? I don't know if this peace summit is gonna end peacefully. I'm getting a feeling it probably isn't. But anyway, you should avoid being spotted.
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf. It's because you're Iorveth.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted. You know of a passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loc Muinne, my friend. If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well. The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
Okay. Let's see. Meanwhile, the irony. Knights of the Order of Flaming Rose, who I did not side with in Witcher 1, made camp by the city gates. There was no way an elf, nay, one of the most famous and most wanted scoia'tael, got through that gate without being accosted by the knights. Iorveth turned from the path in order to find another way in the city, and Geralt faced a dilemma, to follow him or have a look around the camp in search of familiar faces from Vizima. I kind of want to go poking around in the camp, but I didn't side with them, so I don't think they're gonna take too kindly to that. So why don't we just save here and attempt to sneak in with Iorveth? All right, where are we going, dude? I'm following you this time. Oh, we're gonna go that way? Well, let me go explore what's over here. Ooh. Let's kill some monsters, and then we'll go down and follow him properly. Oh crap, there's 2 of them. Oh my gosh, my Igni is so awesome. I've been beefing up my sword a little bit too, so it's nice to feel like a powerful witcher finally. I say that and I probably just jinxed myself. Oh, wow, look at all the shiny loots. Deathwind. Huh. Mandrake root. And then there was a chest over here with money. And then I should have more flowers to pick. And yeah. Okay. And then Iorveth went down this way, so let's save again. And follow Iorveth. I can catch up with him, that is. No. Here he is. Oh my.
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my cave.
Yeah, but... yeah. It did, didn't it? So as a scoia'tael, Iorveth was quite experienced in finding hidden passages. He did not have to search for long. A path through a cave led straight to Loc Muinne. The Witcher followed the elf underground. But like, when we get to Loc Muinne, aren't they gonna know who we are and arrest us anyway? Or something like that? Oop, oop. Oh, we gotta jump. Endrega warrior. And
Guess
another one. Oh. Let's help Iorveth. Are we done fighting? Can I loot? I have a feeling I'm gonna run out of space again. But that's okay. What was that? Holy crap. Oh, it's like when I just faced outside. And a chop. And a fire. And a chop. There we go. Oh, there's two of them. I need to invest some points in that multiple sword. That made no sense. There's a point to like hit multiple targets. There we go. Galagaskins. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff, dude. Okay. And multiple targets with my sword, not with my signs, because I'm already kind of doing that. God, Iggy is so awesome. Did I already? Endrega venom. I get all these things and I like barely ever use them, because I'm not using potions. Because equipping them right now is annoying, or taking them right now is just a little annoying, and they just don't seem to last very long. I wonder if I spec'd out farther in the alchemy tree if they lasted longer. They probably do, but okay, let's save. Let's see, how much farther are we going? Oh, not that much farther, it looks like. Oh, new area.
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with wildlife. It's now dead. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
So I take it that's where we're going then?
I know. That's why we went around. I wonder how many more will turn up.
Ugh. Probably lots more.
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery, and pneumonia. The Vrans began to fall ill. They tried to save themselves, building an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year. When the elves arrived, they encountered only ghosts. A dead city falling into ruin. The Enshe rebuilt it, restored its former beauty. Humans did not arrive here for many more years. Marshal Raupenek then swiftly proved himself more deadly than all diseases combined. He attacked at night, murdering all the city's inhabitants. Most families died in their homes. The fires raged on for days.
Dragon fire can turn a city into a flaming tomb much quicker than Raupenek's arsonists. Philippa has a hold over Saskia, and she's not afraid to use her. We need to hurry.
Well, if you guys stop chit-chatting, I'll hurry faster, but thank you, Iorveth, for sharing such a horribly sad story. Try to come back and loot a little bit. Before we get too much closer to the city. So many mutagens now. And this one here. Okay, let's save again. I feel like we're getting close to wherever it is. Whatever back entrance we're trying to get to. The back entrance that everybody else went through. It sounds like. You coming, Iorveth?
We're in Loc Muinne.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
All right, let me look first. Ooh. We are in the city. But again, are we going to get, like, arrested? I just feel like we're going to. Okay, so thanks to Iorveth's talent at sneaking unnoticed. Thankfully, there wasn't actually any sneaking involved. Our heroes got behind Loc Muinne city walls and started looking for Philipp Eilhart. Okay, well, we can do that. And perhaps explore along the way and loot an elemental stone. That seems new. So, okay, I don't know actually where we're going. Oh, I'm just gonna follow Iorveth, that's what it seems like. What? Oh!
Damn it!
Gargoyles! What? Okay. Oh, it's not dead yet. I don't know if let me, let's try art. Oh, well, that's cool. I think that happens when I use my art sign. Not all the time, but it's like a crit or something, perhaps? Well, that's kind of cool. Almost makes it worth using. Gargoyle dust. And the Circle of Endurance. What's down there? Okay, let's try not to get too distracted with exploring elsewhere, because this place seems like it could really become maze-like way too easily. Okay, I'll make a note to come back there. Maybe. Did I get all the gargoyles? Oh, I guess I did. Huh. sound all went away for a second. I thought my game broke. Hang on, Iorveth. Okay. So I'm just looking at everything. Yeah, I'm in Loc Muinne. Do we go in through we don't go through there? Okay, well, let's follow him and then we'll come back. I'm assuming at some later point and be able to explore. Cross fingers. If not, then... oh well.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Loc Muinne's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philipp Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
Fine, I can sneak around or let them arrest me. Okay, well, let's try to go through the sewers, and worst case, I get arrested, right?
The tunnels beneath the city sound reasonable.
They used to lead almost everywhere, though some passages may have collapsed during the fires.
It's still worth a shot.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
I failed. Okay, save quickly in case I mess this all up. All right, so we need to reach the imprisoned Philipp Eilhart through the sewers or get the guards' attention. So by a stroke of luck, our heroes met Temerian soldiers discussing the sorceress they sought. Waiting and hiding, Geralt and Iorveth overheard that Philippa had been imprisoned. Luckily, an elven sewage system stretched under the city, even connected to the dungeon. Our spies split up. Iorveth went to search the sorceress's house, while Geralt headed into the sewers. The Witcher wasn't looking forward to trudging through the sewers again, and seriously considered surrendering to a patrol to get into the prison that way. Well, let's see where I need to go. Okay, how do I get into the sewers, though? That is the question. Well, let's loot all this stuff here first. And then try to find a sewer entrance. Maybe it's one of the ones that I passed already, I'm guessing. All right, well, I have looked around a little bit and looted, and my quest marker is telling me to go this way, so I'm going to try to make my way that way, but try to avoid all the red dots so that I don't get the guards' attention. But we're gonna... oh, gosh. Oh, my goodness, that scared the crap out of me.
How many more can there be?
A lot. If I stop hitting 1 instead of Q, it would go a lot easier. Good to know. Oh, there's more. There are more. And that one's dead, I think. Get him, Geralt. It's okay. I think you can do it. Oh, is there stairs down? Gargoyle heart. Who's this poor guy? Okay, we can't go that way, so let's head in this general direction. Let's save. All right, so I did come down and go into this locked area down here. Well, it's not really locked. I could easily get down there. And there's a big golem who I could probably eventually kill, but I'm not sure if it's quest related, so I'm just going to make a note of it and maybe try to remember to come back. So there are red dots that way, so let's avoid that area. Let's see, I'm trying to avoid going into anything so I can not activate any other quests, but let me save in case these guys haul me away. They're not red dots, so let's see.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional, it's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Oh, well, let's get out Igni since there's a bunch of them. And kill these guys? Oh, let's kill the sorceress first. What's his name? Guy? Alright. Sure. Okay, that's not really helpful. Okay, that wasn't bad. Oh. So I guess those guys weren't the ones who were going to haul me away. So I just need to avoid the red dots, it seems like. Boots and trousers. Oh, and a rest word. Hang on. Let's read that. Oh, venoms and poisons. That was what I found in the last video in Philippa's house. So it says most poisons are lethal to the body, yet a small group of venoms influence the mind, destroying free will. Administered regularly, such substances render their subjects susceptible to the influence and suggestion of those closest to them, making them appear as if they had no will of their own. Yet these poisons are very difficult to concoct, for they require very rare ingredients. In addition, their creator must summon the power in quantities far beyond those available in the everyday village witch. Impotence is caused by poisons of yet another variety. Wasn't Henselt supposedly impotent? Is he also being poisoned? Anyway, used chiefly by court plotters seeking to control the fate of dynasties and noble houses. These poisons must be administered in very small doses, as in excess amounts they can topple a horse. The worst of all are delayed action venoms. Poisons of this kind may kill many years after being consumed, years during which the victim's health declines, though no sound medical reason for this can be found. Ooh. Where's the arrest warrant? Oh, it's the same one I read before. Okay. You don't think I'm guilty, but you're gonna try to arrest me anyway. Okay, I want to go in here, but I don't want to go in here right now. Well, I'm assuming we'll be able to come back. I know I keep saying that, but it'll be fine, right? Okay. A dog. Like, it looks like I need to go up and climb. And is there anything around here? Oh, that was weird. Ah, Harpies, let's get out my...
I'm too old for this.
Yeah, but you've got lots of fire at your disposal, so I think you'll be fine, Geralt. And a chop, and a fire, and a chop. Take all... Oops, whoops. Let's loot this poor guy of all his money. Probably not going to go that way. Okay, so now we can go down over here, but what's... Nothing. Well, that makes that easy. All right, there's a guy over here. Let's see. We're getting a little bit closer. Oh. Soldiers, need to avoid them.
Oh, be
Welcome.
damned.
Oh, they're coming back. Crap, I gotta move it along. Okay, let's save right here. And, okay, they're moving back and forth over there, it looks like. Let's see. Okay, so I just gotta avoid those soldiers there. Let's put away my sword so I don't accidentally kill a dog. That's locked, of course. Is there... I'm just wondering where the sewer entrance is. Okay. Found the market, but I don't think I want to go that way. Can I go in this door? Oh! Sewers. Sewers of Loc Muinne journal entry. Well, let's look that up. Chapter 1, 2, okay, here we go. So for ages, humans viewed elves as being both beautiful and refined, as a race seemingly molded out of a better clay than men. While perceiving them thus, humans also asked themselves, do elves pee? Really? That's a question people have to ask, but okay. Few wondered anymore, but if any still need tangible proof, it can be found in the sewers of Loc Muinne. This colossal system of corridors and canals arouses envy in human builders. It served the city's inhabitants for long years, and today has become a shelter and breeding ground for monsters. Yay! Those who do not fear beasts can use the sewers to travel discreetly between the city's quarters. Okay. So I'm going to use this to get over to the prison to find Philippa. Got it. Okay, and there's monsters, so let's get out our silver sword. Anything else? Okay, can't believe I've actually found it. Okay, quest update. And so, now for the first time in his career, Geralt entered the sewers once more. This time, however, he was not hunting a dangerous monster, but was trying to reach a dangerous but at the moment imprisoned sorceress. Okay, let's go a little bit farther today and see what we can get done. I should probably put on a cat potion, but I don't want to. From a bygone era.
Nickbit.
By Wisp. What? As he wandered Loc Muinne's sewers, Geralt chanced upon a strange creature resembling a will-o'-the-wisp. The being asked him a question in an incomprehensible dialect. A cat got Geralt's tongue, but fortunately the notes from Malgut's house started to glow faintly at that moment. The Witcher began to suspect the meeting was not accidental and that it might result in interesting things. Our hero, not sure how to answer the creature's question, decided to leave it be and return once he was able to communicate with it. Is this from that... from a bygone era? This was the one... Yeah, oh yeah, the house I found when I was supposed to be going through the whorehouse to get to the Nilfgaardian camp. I remember this now, very vaguely. Several videos ago. 3 or 4 maybe. Okay. 367 orens. What? Okay, totally coming through the sewer was the correct thing to do. Oh, lovely. Why do I feel like I'm gonna deal with oh yeah, these guys explode.
Wonder how many more will turn up.
Probably a lot, knowing our luck, Geralt. A whole lot more. But they're coming one at a time, which makes it easier. I'm struggling to understand why my sword keeps putting things, or breaking them up like ice chips, you know? I feel like I need to look at that. I must have put something on it. Or that's just what it does. Oh, jeez. That's disgusting. Still disgusting. We done? Any more? Do we have a map of the sewers? Because that would be really helpful. Okay, I need to go over to that one. But apparently there are several other doors. Okay. Oh, did they just keep coming and coming and coming? Are you gonna come out? Because I can't come in there. There we go. Hi. It's so random. Okay, which one did I... Herm. Okay, this is a... That's a dead end, so I need to go... There's a path here? No? Oh wait, it looks like there's something... Ah, here we go. Jump up. Here we go. So it just explodes into ice. It won't let me... There we go, now I can jump down. Now let's see where we are in relation to everything. I should be able to go right, and then climb back up again, and then go straight, it looks like. Yeah? Well, let's try to get to the door today, and then we may need to wrap things up considering how many Rotfiends I'm killing. I don't think I need to continue to loot them because I have so much Rotfiend stuff already. Alright, climb up this one, and then I'll climb up that one. And let's take care of these guys.
Shit, you stink.
Yeah, well, again, Geralt, they're called Rotfiends. Sure, that's not because they smell like flowers. Okay. So I think this is the door that I want. But there's a passage that way, and then there was a passage over here, too. Okay, let me save. In case I go somewhere I ought not to. It's locked. Okay, that's always that problem. And... locked. Okay, solves all those problems. Well, this is where I'm going to end things for today, because starting tomorrow, I will be doing daily Witcher videos because my Dragon Age Inquisition series is at an end. So tomorrow will be a normal daily episode, video, however you want to call it. It'll be about 30-ish minutes in length, so this is my last longer one. And starting on Saturday is my new video series that I'm very excited to share with you, and I'm very excited to start playing it. I'm going to probably start doing that in the next few days. Anyway, but yeah, that's the plan. So tomorrow, new Witcher video, and we'll go from there. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Witcher 2 video.